Defense hasn't been a problem for the Southern Miss Golden Eagles, who rank top 10 in the nation in total defense. But what has been a problem? The team's lack of a threat in the running game. USM ranks 127th in the nation, fourth from the bottom in rushing yards. Coach Jay Hopson isn't singling anyone out, but says it's a collective issue that must get ironed out ahead of Saturday's game with UTSA.
One thing we have to do better, we got to establish the run better than we have early in the season, and that's something we've been able to do in the previous 2 years. We've got to do that, and I think everybody has a piece of that action. You know, it's not only the line, it's the running backs, the quarterbacks, and we have to make sure we do a good job of giving ourselves a chance, an opportunity to run football better. In football, you always got to take what the defense gives you, but at times we're not executing and taking what they're giving us, so we got to do a much better job there.
The Mississippi State defense has been up to the challenge just about every time out this season, but what they'll see on Saturday night, it'll be a little bit different. LSU coming off of a 20-point whipping of the second-ranked team in the country, Georgia, but the Dogs spoke of how they'll combat Death Valley tomorrow night.
Good ball club, they're very physical up front and good backs, and a nice quarterback who looks like he's on the road. You got to stop the run and eliminate explosive plays.
All defensive linemen should love that because, you know, if a team can't beat you passing the ball, they're going to try to run the ball on you, and that's something we take pride in. Like I said, we take pride in stopping the run, and it's just more tackle loss for us. But we know going down there going to be a hostile environment, and, you know, especially me, I'm ready for it. You know, I like playing in an environment like that. You know, they kind of get the game going. So, you know, I hope the guys feed off that, but not let it get to them. So,
kickoff time, 6 p.m. tomorrow on ESPN. The New Orleans Saints will take their number 3 rated offense to Maryland this weekend for a showdown with the Baltimore Ravens. Once there, it should be an epic clash. The Saints' high-powered offense, the Ravens' number 1 rated defense. Saints QB Drew Brees talked this week about going up against such a stout defensive squad.
A lot of good matchups, you know, for them. I mean, it's obviously something that they've done well for a very long time. They do it well with their D-line, you know, their front four, so to speak, and then obviously, you know, from the linebacker position as well. You know, it's a 3-4 defensive structure, so bigger bodied guys, strong, powerful. You feel like that's been their scheme for a very long time, and they've always been really good at it.
The New Orleans Saints have always went ahead and placed wide receiver Ted Ginn Jr. on injured reserve with a knee injury. It's unclear if Ginn has a chance to return later this season after missing the required 8 weeks. He has been dealing with a knee injury for more than a month and did not play in Week 5 before the Saints' bye last week. The team will now look to Cameron Meredith and Traquan Smith to step up in his absence, as Smith did in the team's win over Washington. He caught 2 touchdowns, went over 100 yards receiving. The Boston Red Sox are headed back to the World Series for the first time since 2013. The Sox knocked off defending World Series champion Houston 4-1 at Minute Maid Park last night. Craig Kimbrell closed out the game. He got Tony Kemp to fly out on this deep ball to left center field. It'll be the 13th appearance for the Bo Sox in the Fall Classic. Boston will be the odds-on favorite to win their 4th title in the last 14 years. No matter who they play in the next round, Dodgers, they can join them in the Fall Classic with a win over Milwaukee tonight, Game 6 of the NLCS.
You don't want that to happen, though, do you?
No, I do not.
So there will be a new champion this year.